right, gang. Going to tackle new trampoline installation today. Got a new tramp right over there from Ben over at Salt City Sailing. So we're gonna see how big a project this is. I'm gonna take you through it step by step. Okay, that was a near miss right there. I don't know who's doing what, you better cut it out. Okay, so we've cleared the deck of everything except our main sheet, which I'm just gonna dangle off the edge on the turbo kit here for the H14. We just got a couple bow shackles or bow shackles. I'm new at this, I don't know what they're called. So we're gonna remove those and just kind of let those cleats hang. And we should be ready to scarily start cutting laces. So the shackles are pretty to remove. I don't think this one's been removed for 40 something years. I think this is the original tramp. Universal sailing tool would not get down there, so we had to use the good old-fashioned rusty sailbox pliers. Your shackle will shoot out because it is under tension. I don't know if I'm going to find it. Fortunately, I got some new ones from Murray's, not for this job. I just kind of wound up with them. I ordered the wrong thing, so we might just use those since these are so old. All right, like I said, I didn't mean to order these. They were for the bow line, but those are actually 1/4 inch. These are, oh gosh, 3/8 I think. But as you can see, they are the perfect size, and I'm never gonna find a 40-year-old oxidized shackle in my front yard because it's New Mexico and front yard looks like that. So yeah, these are going in. Nice refresh. Glad I wound up with them, even though I ordered them by mistake, but things are always working out for me, so I got what I need. If you want to save your old shackles, and I probably will for the other side, I'm gonna try wrapping some tape around them so they don't just fly off. We'll see if that works. Okay, so the tape trick worked. Just go under there, tape the shackle to your, don't know what that line's called, to be honest. The line that tensions the jib under the boat here. Yeah, tape it up, you'll save the shackle. I'm gonna put this in my spares kit. The other one's just gone. But like I said, I wound up with some spares because I ordered the wrong thing that turned out to be the right thing in a different application. So now it's the scary part, getting the old tramp off. All right, before I cut the old tramp wire, I just want to do a quick unboxing from what Ben sent me, because I was pretty sure that he said the line was included, and it is, which means I can safely cut mine without having to worry about not having a replacement. And this tramp looks great, guys. Salt City Sailing, super cheap. I think it was only like 350 bucks, and Ben is a super cool guy. So definitely recommend you check them out. I'll put a link in the description. Okay, point of no return here. Like I said, I think this tramp is 40 years old because I got a 40-year-old sail. So here goes. All right, back is unlaced, so we're just gonna slide this guy out. I imagine it's gonna be a two-handed job because it's stiff and old. Not like me. I mean, almost as old as me, but I'm not stiff. I'm in my prime. So we're gonna do this two-handed. So the trick here is getting it past the frame, and then I'm gonna just use a little loop and try to yeet it out of there. All right, about 2 seconds later, back is out, and that loop was kind of only really necessary to help it get past this point. But after that, pretty easy to pull. All right, just like to do things kind of in sequence, so I just slid the new one back in. They say you can use silicone spray or soap and water if this is crusty and hard to get in, but I mean, this one just went right in there, so no worries. Now we're gonna unlace the middle and pull both sides out. All right, so we've got the middle section unlaced. Tried going from the bow side out first, then did a little research, and what I'm hearing is start the side bolts out first, move from bow to stern, and then beam section. So we're going to try that, see how it works. Okay, so for removal, what worked best for me was to start at the beam, free that up, and then I got plenty of room to work the side rails. And even though it's an older boat, that just pretty much came right out. All right, man, that couldn't have been easier. And yes, this this thing is freaking nuked. Winter rig item for sure. We're not going to worry about it right now. I think I'll probably just wrap this real good and move on. All right, we're not even 42 minutes into the job, plus or minus, I guess. We already got one side in, went in super easy. No need to lube anything. All went in great. Also worth noting that this Tramp by default comes with one pocket, which is super nice. The original one did not, of course. I don't think they were thinking that far ahead then. And then if you pay a little upgrade fee, you'll get a second pocket on the other side. So super nice to stash extra halyard line, whatever you just need to keep off the deck and out of your hair, because mine's just been sitting on the deck coiled and it can get a little I mean, I flipped it to stuff with carabiners. I've done all kinds of things, but pocket is going to work much better. It does on my other boat. Okay, so if you are doing this on a H14 with the turbo kit, my suggestion, after trying this for a few minutes, is take your Tramp out from the beam, get in the middle, and then attach your shackle to your jib lines. Try doing it from the outside, reaching underneath the hulls. Way too difficult. Sliding this back in will be no problem. Yep, can confirm, absolutely the way to do it. Much easier from doing it to this side. Then just make sure you've got that toward the center before you start lacing. Let's go do the other one. Okay, so both jib cleats are through the Tramp. That was definitely the way to do it. Now we just got to lace it up. I've got no idea how to do that, but fortunately for me, I've got a 1982 Hobie manual in the back of my truck. So let's see what that says. Right, here's the goods right here. So it looks like we're going to tie a figure 8 knot in the back of the frame. Pull the line through. Up to the corner of the trampoline and then over to the corner grommet of the aft lacing strip. All right, I think I get what's going on here. All right, so tensioning was a little tricky, but we started with a figure 8 here. Ran a W all the way across. You want to alternate coming from the underside, going overside, back up through the underside, overside, just like so. For tensioning, I tried a Spanish windlass with the screwdriver. That didn't work super well for me. My brain couldn't quite figure it out. So I wound up using pliers, just pulling it all the way across with the pliers. Grab some in my hand, pull the pliers from the stopper side, take the slack out, jump up a lace, pull it with the pliers again. The knot on this side was a little tricky. I had about a ½ inch. I did a slippery bowline there inside, and then a ½ hitch with an overhand knot for a simple backup. So now we're gonna do the middle, which might be difficult because I got this coffin that I carry around, but we'll figure it out. All right, so here we go. Got that fully laced, alternating W's. We got a figure 8 stopper knot on the port or left side there. So now I just got to crawl under and retension. And after that, I'm going to do a slippery bowline right here and then back it up with a ½ hitch and an overhand. And then we should be done. The only thing you got to watch out for this step is not getting your rat's nest of a rigging pile like I've got there tangled up in your weave. But pretty easy to do if you keep an eye on things. I did it once or twice, once through the halyard, which I don't understand, and once through my jib line, which is understandable. So off we go to tensioning. All right, so final pass. We are all done. Got a little storm coming, so I can't quite get these melted, but yeah, pulled in the tension. This slippery bowline down here so I can untie it real easy. A couple backup knots, and that's the tramp installation. Probably have to tighten it after a few sails, but overall pretty happy. These guys just did bowlines on each. This has a little more slack than maybe I would like, more than the factory tramp, but you know, for 350 bucks with a pocket, it's money. So see you at the lake. Oh, and surprise ending. When I was crawling around tensioning the tramp, found my old 40-year-old shackle. So into the spare parts bag it goes.